Hi guys, today I'm here with an American Drugstore haul. As some of you may know, if you follow me on Snapchat for sure, you definitely know that I travel a little bit for my full-time job outside of YouTube, of course, and last month I ended up in North Carolina and in Colorado. Obviously had to do a couple detours several times into Target, Walmart, and Ulta, and I have none of these stores near me obviously here in Toronto. Well, I guess Walmart is kind of close by, but it's a bit of a journey and I just don't make it there very often. So I was really excited to pick up some new goodies that you have suggested to me, some things that I know that I want to include in videos, so let's go ahead and get started. The first stop was Walmart and I came across these brushes. They're from Moda and they're kind of like a riff on the Artiste brushes, which are very, very popular, and there's plenty of kind of like online version and alternatives around, but these are definitely more readily available. Let me know if you have seen these in Canada, but they are the Prismatic four-piece face perfecting kit. So if you'd like to see like a first impressions on this, let me know, or I can test them out. That's my cat, if you can hear her. If you'd like me to test them out on different foundations, different ways, and I can show you a demo in a video, but I definitely want to dedicate some time to these because they're super interesting and pretty gorgeous. I'm working on a best drugstore powders for oily skin video, so I picked up this one again. I've used this before. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I got it in the shade 700 Classic Tan. I feel like this might be a little bit too deep for me, but the shade that I wear in the Pro Matte is very, very yellow, so I definitely need something to warm it up and combat that. And as I get a little bit deeper when the summer approaches, this will be a better match. And then I also thought I would try this, which I have never tried before. Somehow I love the foundation, but this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 330 Toffee. So keep an eye out for that video. It's probably going to be coming out in the next month or so as I continue to test things, but it's always nice to have some drugstore powders on hand. Another video that I'm working on is the best primers for oily skin. And primers for me, I never think to use them. When I'm testing them out, I have a hard time figuring out what actually works. Maybe it's just none of them work. I have no idea. So I need to figure out how I'm going to approach testing them because I'm doing a really bad job, but I have picked up some on your recommendations. The first one is my cat is losing her mind. Kind of late at night and she's ready for bed. But the first one is the NYX Angel Veil. I got so many recommendations for this, and that it's a comparable product to the Hourglass Veil, which is something that's very pricey that I'm having a hard time grasping picking it up. Then I also got the One Heck of a Blot primer. So now I have the primer, foundation, and powder of this. So if you'd like to see like an updated oily skin diaries, because I have an oily skin diaries on just the foundation, but if you'd like to see it with the powder and primer all together, let me know if you'd like to see that, and I will of course test it out on its own. And then I picked up the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. I have the powder of this and the foundation of that as well, so if you'd like to see like a 3-in-1 kind of review, I'd be happy to do that. Then I got two products from Urban Decay, which I don't even know. I don't want to call them fails because it's not a product problem. It's like a me problem. So if you follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen that I went into Ulta after having a couple drinks, and I was really proud of myself because I came out not buying too much. I didn't go too crazy. And I had the intention of purchasing the 1993 shade in the liquid lipstick because I've always wanted the lipstick format, but I thought maybe I'll get the liquid lipstick so I can try it and review it for you. It is newer. So like 30 minutes ago when I went to film this video, because I haven't opened up my haul bag, I've been really good waiting to film it for you guys. This is the shade Amulet. It's a comfort matte. It's what I'm wearing right now. I like it. It's a nice neutral shade. It could have been way worse. It has a little bit of metallic to it, but nothing that's super overpowering. It's a little bit sticky. I've had it on for about 15 minutes now, but I wanted the shade 1993. And then I got this blush in the shade Quiver. My friend Shell and I, who has a YouTube channel, I will link to her down below, discovered the shade Quiver. I don't know where I came across it, but I was like, have you seen this before? Because this is totally us. It's like a beautiful, bright, but still deep pink. And we were trying to find it. We couldn't find it on Sephora USA, couldn't find it at Sephora Canada. We went to the Urban Decay physical store. It was not there, not on Urban Decay online. Anyways, turns out it is at Ulta. So I was like, I'll pick it up for you. I passed on getting it for myself because I was trying to save and I already bought so much other stuff. Anyways, I get it home and it's cracked. So I was like, obviously I'm not going to give you a cracked blush. Gave her back her money. I was like, I'll hold on to it, no worries. So I've ended up with these two Urban Decay products and I'm like, ugh, like this blush is still gorgeous. I'm still so excited to use it, but just annoying that there's a crack in it because it's probably just going to get worse. And then this liquid lipstick is nice, but it's not what I wanted. I've got a new super beautiful looking product from NYX. This is one of their Duo Chromatic Illuminating Powders in the shade Synthetica. And this is gorgeous. It's like an orangey yellow, like look at the shine that's in that. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today and it definitely is a very densely packed kind of dry powder. So I went in with like my Up and Up blush brush and put it on my cheeks, didn't really do anything. Then I went in with my Morphe R38, I think it is, the highlighting brush, still didn't really do much. Then I went in with like kind of a denser eyeshadow brush, one that I use often for more dense highlights, and that did a better job. I'm still gonna need to figure out how to use this because when you swatch it, it looks gorgeous. It's gonna look gorgeous on the eyes, but so far I'm kind of like, I don't know why it's not doing anything on my cheeks, but I do have high hopes and it is so gorgeous, and there's a few different shades as well. I picked up some new items from e.l.f. I have a best of e.l.f. cosmetics video that did really, really well, so I want to do another one. So I've been on the hunt for some new products. I'm going to place an order on their website when they've got another sale. I want to get their matte eyeshadow palettes for sure, but this is one of their bronzers in the shade Golden, and it's not going to be a bronzer for me, but I think I'm going to be able to use it as a highlight. I've said this before, but a lot of e.l.f.'s products are kind of like dual purpose, or things that say they're one thing are really good for another thing. You just kind of need to do your research. So I swatched this. It seems like it's still maybe a little bit light for me, but we'll see. And then I also got the baked highlight in the shade Blush Gems. These baked formulas are very dicey for me. Like, they're really hard. You can use them wet, but then you might end up with hard pan. They're supposed to be able to be used wet and dry. And I prefer to use my highlighters dry, so I think again I'm going to need to go in with a denser brush, but there's no glitter in here. It is a really nice glowy product. A product that was recommended so much on my best of e.l.f. cosmetics video was this blush palette. It is in the shade Deep, and this is so pigmented. I ended up like over the makeup I was already wearing, putting on some of these haul products, just trying them out because I haven't opened up that bag yet, and I'd like to be able to give you like, you know, my sort of first impressions on them. And this is so pigmented. I like put it in the pan, put it on my cheek, and then literally could like see the circle where my blush brush was, and I was like, oh crap. Had to blend it out, still blend it out quite nicely, but I'm really excited to use this. Tons of pigment in there, and great shades. And then I also got this little palette here. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's $1 or $2 in the shade Golden Goddess, and the brown in here is a gorgeous matte brown. I haven't put it on my eyes yet. I actually put the brown just a little bit on my lower lash line. I was already wearing eyeshadow, just testing it out. But in the swatches, it looks quite nice. It kind of reminds me of the Wet n Wild Vanity palette, which is a great simple palette and nice and small for on the go, so this could be another great alternative. From Essence, I got two products. Neither of them are very exciting, but I was curious to try. The first is the Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. I'm always looking for a brow gel. I can never find my brow gel, so I wanted to have another one. And then I also picked up this powder, which is something that was recommended to me from you. This is their All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. Lastly, I have a few foundations to mention. I'm always on the hunt for new foundations, anything that says matte on it, anything that you are requesting. So the first is the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I have a review on this. I believe it's up. If not, it will be coming up shortly, so I won't ruin the outcome of that for you guys. Then I also picked up this, and this is the Revlon Colorstay Foundation with the pump. Oh my god. So some people were saying the formula has changed for the better. Other people said for the worse. Other people said it's still the same. So I will review this and we can see how it holds up. Let me know if you'd like to do like maybe a side by side and we can see truly how it actually reacts. Oh god. I almost dropped them. And then I picked up two more foundations. The first of the last is the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Mix In Makeup Drops. These are in the shade Deep 2, so I'm assuming, I haven't done much research on them, but it's supposed to be like the Cover FX drops that you can add to foundations to add more color and pigment, or you can add to a moisturizer to make it a tinted moisturizer. So let me know how you'd like to see these in action. And then the last is the Sonia Kashuk Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation. So obviously can't get this in Canada anymore. I thought it'd be a great chance to pick it up. And this one is in the shade 06 Caramel, which I'm pretty sure is the deepest. So there you have it. That is everything that I picked up while in the United States. Let me know down below what you would like to see more about, when you'd like to see it reviewed, how you'd like to see it reviewed, because I'm always curious to know what you are the most interested in. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!